Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm noticing this alarming reaction amongst people. It's a lot like Flat Earth. They either don't want to talk about it, or if they do talk about it, they immediately attack it. Immediate. There's no hesitation. There's no waiting. They just attack. And it's basically out of sheer ignorance. Like, I get it. There's an inward journey that everybody's going to go through. But people asking for evidence of this Holy Grail and this place that supposedly exists, to me, as I see these people asking these questions, they literally seem filthy and sickly retarded right before my very eyes. Let me elaborate. There is a compass, and it is pointing somewhere. Where's that compass pointing? Where does your compass point? Now, if you want to change the subject or talk about something else or say that it's an inward journey and you're not really concerned with the compass, dead be their alreadys. They're already dead. Are you scared when people talk about the compass? Does it scare you? Does it scare you to think that that compass is pointing somewhere? Does it even bother you? Is there a voice in your head asking you, where's that compass pointing? Is there anything that's going on in there in between your ears? Is there any life in you? Would you ask the question of where your compass is pointing? Literally the word compass. Right there. Plain sight. Compass. And most compasses have a red or a green arrow. The spear that pierced the side of Jesus Christ, because we know that the sun is making an orbit, or not an orbit, but a spiral in and spiral out. So it's spiraling in to the center and spiraling out, and it's placing its light into that black hole. It's been caught on video. It's been put out to the internet. This information is out there. I mean, if you're scared and it really, really bothers you for someone to be talking about the compass when you want to just, I don't know, make it about yourself, and that would be do as thou wilt, right? That's an interesting word, interesting phrase. Do as thou wilt. You know what that implies? It means having disregard for all others. That means life. That means animals. That means people. Because I don't choose to do as thou wilt. I choose to look at a situation as there are others around here. What do they think? Can I ask them questions? If I was to take a weapon or a knife and throw it into a crowd of people, it's going to hit somebody, all right? But that would be doing as thou wilt. I just do as I please. I don't care about the repercussions of how I affect others. If I was to say a bunch of things that were slanderous and defaming someone's character and make all sorts of assumptions, well, you do this and you're thinking this and you're thinking that, these are things that are not going on inside of me. These are things that are going inside of that person. Like there's some sort of something going on in their brain for them to think that they can assume how others think, and then on top of that make it their reality, and on top of that convince themselves that that's how they think. That's a mental illness. Just like I do truly believe it's a mental illness if you're not understanding what that compass is. It is a physical object you are physically holding in your hand, and it is pointing somewhere, and it always points in the same place. Are you not even the slightest bit curious where and why? And if not, are you dead? Are you actually dead? Because as far as I can tell, that compass is pointing the way out of here. Because everything's coming from that compass. Your electromagnetic pull is coming from the compass. I know you can go on and say it's about yourself and make it about yourself, because that is do as thou wilt is literally in reference to being selfish, because you are not considering others. You are considering only yourself. This is not something that is being shot out there as being an attack or a mean. It's simply what it is. Do as thou wilt. Thou meaning you, just like you're holier than thou, right? It's specifically one person, you. And if you do as thou wilt, you are not considering others. You are only considering yourself. I can't emphasize this anymore. I can't make it any clearer. It is what it is. And in no circumstances would something that's selfless be about self. You can argue it all you want. And if you want to sit there and meditate and drink your own urine and do all that stuff, that's fine. I really don't care. It's up to you. If you think you're going somewhere, I really don't care. That's up to you. Heaven is built with the hands of flesh. That means physical. Physical. You have hands, you're going to deny that those are in front of your face too? You're going to deny that those hands and those feet can make you do things and cause changes in this place? If I walk, do I not go somewhere? If I use my hands, do I not build something? But if you sit there and drink your piss and meditate, what are you doing? Where are you going? Are you causing your world to physically change around you as you do this? Or is that more of an internal thing? And why is it that anybody talking about the physical journey is causing people to cringe? Like, why are you cringing over this? Why is it immediate? You want to talk about something else. You want to make it an inward journey. You want to talk about it, but don't talk about it. And we'll talk about it this way. But I think this and I think that. This is what you don't get to think, okay? That compass is physically pointing somewhere. I don't give a fuck. You hear me? A fuck. What you think? I can seriously and physically and with my eyes and seriously understand that that fucking compass is pointing somewhere. So I don't give a fuck what you think because I know what I see. So you can make it all about whatever the fuck you want. Drink your piss, meditate, think you're going somewhere, and in 10 years from now, when fucking balls are hanging to your knees, or your breasts are sagging more, and your face is falling down, and your hair is going gray, and you're literally dying, maybe you'll catch a clue, maybe you won't. Or you can just sit there and meditate and drink your piss. I don't know. The choice is yours, but I really want to find out where that compass goes. And that's because I'm not dead. Only something that's dead wouldn't. So take care now. Bye-bye.